Eyewitness News is bringing you tomorrow's headlines today, and this morning we are taking a deeper look at the power of Tropical Depression Chantal. Here with me now to talk more about that is Tammy Grubb from the News and Observer. Okay, so we saw some pretty intense flooding in a lot of regions, especially, Chapel Hill saw a lot of issues. Talk about where everything stands now that it's almost the end of the week.
So a lot of the town is still getting drenched. Fortunately, we've got a couple of days that we can dry out. University Mall stores are reopening. There's a couple that are going to take a little bit longer. But Eastgate got hit really hard, and Mary Caucus Plaza, which is just next door, also got hit really, really hard, and it was just a total loss.
Such a mess. So many people still cleaning up. It's going to take a while, I'm sure, to get back to normal.
Yeah.
Now, Chantal had been downgraded to a tropical depression, but it still had this huge impact. How much of this has to do with climate change?
So it does have a little bit to do with that. This is from the experts that we talked to, the tropical storm folks. They said that this is a normal storm for July. We get those tropical storms, we get heavy rains, but what was different about this and the climate change impact is that these storms are sitting off the coast for longer, and they're gathering more strength because of the warm water. And that warm water is extending north a little bit so that it builds up the strength, it keeps the strength going, and we get a lot more that are slow moving, and they drop a lot of rain. And this one dropped a lot of rain in just a few hours.
It was just crazy to watch how we went from nothing to so many floodwaters everywhere. So let's talk about the good part of all of this and talk about how the community has just come together after seeing this devastation.
Yeah, it has been an absolute community effort, and I think it's going to take a lot more of that. We've had individuals come out, pitch in where they can. We've had triangle help groups, mutual aid groups come out. They've been cleaning up. The town of Carborough went out yesterday to some of their apartments that were hit with flooding and took sandwiches and soup. I mean, it's just a real grassroots kind of effort, and we're going to need a lot more of that. And actually, our story Sunday is going to have a whole list of organizations and funds and things that you can get involved with, or just reach out to your neighbors, because that's where it starts, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's been the best part about all of this, is watching these communities come together. Well, we will continue to follow the devastation and, of course, the rebuilding after all of this Chantal aftermath. Tammy Grubb, thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
And you can read more on the News and Observer website or in Sunday's paper.